Should be fun to watch.
One thing about Sammy is Sammy, no matter what, I can always remember as you know, and this is just because I know him. He thinks he's going to win every single time. Doesn't matter who he's going against or what the person's credentials are or anything. Sammy thinks that he's coming out regardless. He's going to win.
Representing Fight Prime Training Center, Raul.
Corn dog here got a lot of pizza in.
Only corn dog brings the pizza to the cage side.
Now, do you think if this is a grappling match, what happens if they end up in this corner and all these guys smell his pizza? After starving themselves, making weight, yeah.
Jab by Sammy.
We were talking about these smaller guys. They bring that energy. They're so much quicker.
Front kick.
This is good for Sammy too. He's got a good wrestling background. If he's able to throw hands, you know, and make a guy want to take him down, it's like bait somebody into what your strength is.
Just so far, honestly, I'm surprised with Sammy that he hasn't gone for a takedown. He even came in close yet, because he likes to be in close. I mean, that's been his world, you know. And
yep.
He likes to. He's an upper body kind of guy when he wrestled, so he was super good at. This is good for him.
He connected with a real nice jab through the guard.
Ooh. Nice left hand. He's throwing.
If he's a real strong wrestler, you got to look for the overhand at some point, right? That's like the tell for wrestlers, that big overhand.
So far, he's just looks pretty relaxed, just throwing hands.
He's doing a good job just throwing him straight down the pipe with his strikes.
There's definitely a little bit of a reach advantage for Sammy here.
Yep. I was going to say Arellanes is really,
distance.
Yeah, you can see Arellanes is struggling with the reach a little bit.
Catches him with the left hand, just coming in, just sneaky.
Yeah, Arellanes doesn't have he's got to do a better job of moving his head off center. When he throws the combos, he's doing a good job of pushing forward and throwing the combos, but he's got to get better with the head movement, especially in these exchanges.
Sammy's going here. Seconds.
Sammy had the chance there to go turn into a grappling match, and he decided, no, I want to stand and bang.
Good first round. If I'm Arellanes' corner, I'm telling you, you got to close your stance up.
Yep.
That was the difference there. So Sammy with the long reach, if you're standing square like that, he's going to be able to touch him all day.
Yep.
He's got to close his stance just a little bit, so it's harder for him because he's a much shorter guy.
Yep.
And that was the difference. I was watching that last little sequence there that Sammy was getting success because a square fighter versus a closed fighter, and a shorter versus longer,
Yep.
it makes it much easier for his punches to land.
And he's got to do a better job of getting his head off center. He's eating those. They're straight shots. They're very easy to just be able to slip that and keep Sammy on his toes as far as like I don't know where his head's going to be at. I can't just throw straight down the pipe because right now Sammy's just throwing straight down the pipe and his head's there. You know.
Sammy's popped up. He's ready to go. Both guys are here.
Sammy's in great shape.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect that he gets tired at all. He's always got a gas tank. See, that's a little bit wider and longer stance for Arellanes there. But he steps in and squares up.
Curious to see if Arellanes is going to throw more leg kicks like that. I'm almost wondering if that's Arellanes, if he can keep attacking that lead leg of Sammy, just to try, you know.
Just blood coming out of his nose. First blood tonight.
Yeah.
That's the first blood I think we see here coming out of Arellanes' nose there.
They're talking to each other.
We're talking in there.
Point to the shot! It's there! Give me that low!
Arellanes keeps throwing that outside leg kick. I'd like to see him throw an inside leg kick.
Big right hand there. I believe he did connect there. He's pressing the pace a little bit. This is what he needs to do. This is.
Yeah, be the bully.
It almost turned it into a dogfight.
Yep.
Yeah, he's pressing here. And this is where the wrestling comes in.
That was impressive too. Most people would not be able to land on top there the way Sammy did. Most people would have landed with their opponent on their back. You can just see that strong wrestling there.
And that's just natural for Sammy there. That was just a natural movement. He didn't even know that he did that, you know, just to end up there because that's what he always did in wrestling.
Yeah, this is not a good place for Arellanes to be at. Having a wrestler on top.
No, but if he gets out of this and he comes back to the third round, I would tell him, I'd be like, hey, whatever you were doing there in the middle of the second round, that's what you need to be, but you just need to be a little bit more lateral so that you Sammy can't.
Sammy's got the mount. Oh, he had the mount. You see they got a lot of respect for each other. And you know, we see them talking in there and stuff like that. You can tell when they're talking. It's like they're not smack talking to each other.
Nah, it's just fighting. If I'm blue corner, I'm telling him right now, hey, you do have to press the pace. You were finding some success with some of your shots. But you got the danger is that he's got to get close with his shots, which is the danger part because Sammy will somehow find a way to take you down with the upper body. But that's where he's got to find this, you know.
And if I'm in Sammy's corner, I'm telling him just keep doing what you're doing.
Yeah, just don't change anything really.
Because when Arellanes is coming in, he's able to land the shots. Just keep doing what you're doing and look for that takedown attempt.
Keep your hands up, stay calm, and just do what you're doing.
Yeah. Let's show respect there at the start of the third round. Sammy's got just great lateral movement. Even when Arellanes comes charging in, he's able to get out of danger.
Just touching him with ones and twos. There's a big right hand. And this is the danger here.
Good knee to the body by Arellanes there.
This is where I don't know if I don't think he's hurt, but that's where Sammy's comfortable in that spot.
They're both having fun. They're when they're smiling at each other.
There's a nice left hand, Sammy.
You almost wonder too with Sammy if he's connecting with the strikes. It's almost like, you know, if he's planning on doing more fights, maybe he doesn't want to show how strong his wrestling base is until he has to.
Yeah.
It's not a good spot for Arellanes to be here, up against the cage.
No, but he did the right thing. He had to press that pace, so
Yep.
I don't blame him
agree.
for that, even though that it's a danger to get inside there with his wrestling. I give him credit for that. And
you can just tell how heavy Sammy's hips are.
yeah, it's going to be tough for him to get up.
Yeah, Arellanes is like trying to move, and it's like he's just.
It's a different controlling when a wrestler's on top of you.
Yeah.
That it looks the same,
It's like you're glued to the
but
mat. It's like you
it's
can't-
different.
Yep. A lot of respect between the two of them.
I'd have to say the judges probably see this fight going Sammy's direction.
Yeah, I agree. I think probably all 3 rounds. Probably a 30-27 fight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for these 2 fighters. After 3 hard-fought rounds, we go to the judges' scorecard for a decision. All 3 judges have scored this contest in the favor of the fighter fighting out of the red corner.
Good for both fighters, good for Sammy to get that first win. And honestly, I'm really surprised that, you know, Sammy kept it on his feet as long as he possibly could. He didn't come out to wrestle. He came out to trade.
Yep, and he only took him down.
When he had to.
Yeah, and it wasn't even like he had to. It was just kind of like, okay, I guess if you
You're
want to
coming
grapple,
at-
let's
yes,
go
exactly.
down, you know.
Yeah.
Which, like I said, it's dangerous for somebody else who fights Sammy in the future because they're going to watch this and they're going to be like, oh, he likes to strike, but he can definitely bring a different part of his game, though.
But that's a huge, more than the win, but that's huge for Sammy just because a lot of times, most of the time on first fights ever, you know what I mean, if you're the favorite in wrestling, you're going to rely on that most of the fight that you're wrestling. Sammy didn't have to rely on it. He just was like, okay, I'm going to hit you with ones and twos and a couple kicks. And he didn't really pressure his wrestling, so good for him.